have some kind of emotions. The range of emotion could include anxiety, sadness, traumas, grief, hopelessness, or fear. So you have a range of emotions that even substance abuse and different kind of violence happening. So I captured some quotes by survivors of different disasters. So one of the survivors said, "You think your house is permanent. When you lose your house and everything you own, you learn everything is temporary." So one of the Hurricane Sandy survivor, and I just know I don't feel real, and home does not feel like home at all. So this is a survivor from Michael Hurricane. We have now the recent Turkey earthquake. It is one of the survivors said, like, our pain is immense. So the pain, it is, you cannot really measure the pain. On one of the Libya flood survivors said, we have lost all our loved ones. So this kind of we are just capturing some of this kind of feelings, which is very difficult really to describe. So to kind of try to cope with this kind of climate change anxiety, there is some things we can do to help. So like try to practice self-care always, and we have to try somehow to disengage with the news and I'm not telling that to disengage, that we don't know what's and not be aware, but being in continuous exposure to this kind uh, of this news can really sometimes paralyze the way of thinking and how you can see any positivity in life. So we have to have bear in mind these events are really happening, and we have to really collaborate to take any kind of actions. We have to join different actions related to climate change in different. I believe now there is more and more awareness than before. So we have also to focus about sun to be exposed to the nature. So it's important because nature is highly therapeutics. Just being in nature, it will benefit any kind of mental health problem. We have to use different stress management techniques like breathing exercise, muscle. We have really to kind of have some digital detox and have to decrease our exposure to stress. What is one of the things that I think is beneficial in this matter, and I would like we have now to start our session. It is like journaling our feelings. So creative um, writing for climate emotion showed that different studies showed it is extremely beneficial in this matter of eco anxiety and all different worries. So I'm not sure if you have any. Everyone can just grab a pen and paper and just after you watch that movie, I believe there is kind of emotions that came into the surface. So we want to address these kind of emotions. So first questions I would like to ask you: what do my climate emotions sound, look, and feel like to me? So if anyone have it's you can write anything, you can draw anything just to express how you feel about this kind of climate emotion. I will just give you 2 minutes and then we will move to the next question. So I'm gonna move to the next question. The next question is talking about list three things about the climate crisis that challenge you most and why. So if you cannot like address just what is the most challenges related to climate change, is it like losing your home or losing your family? So what kind of challenges, your work, your business, what kind of challenges you think it is associated with the climate change? If you cannot write three, it's fine to write one or two. I'm gonna move to the next question. I hope you had answered this one. Who are three people I can talk with about my climate emotion? What are the kind of support people you need when you are talking about climate emotion? I will move to the next question. I hope I'm not going very fast. What are some self care ideas I can use when I'm struggling with the climate emotion? What kind of any kind of self care do you believe will help you? I will move to the next question. What activities make me feel good? What brings me joy? Sorry, today I'm grateful for. So today, what exactly you are grateful for? I will move to the next question. Oh, this is a good question. How it feels like to hug a tree. I don't know if you had before done that, but what you will feel if you did that. I'll move to the next question. I think it will be the final one. What are the things that make me feel safe? So this is our last questions for this session. I hope you have finished writing. And I will end up the session. So this is, I consider it as the mini creative therapy sessions. Usually these kind of sessions take longer times and more questions to provoke your any kind of thoughts, because usually these kind of fears, it will be our thoughts, it will be inside different layers. So we have to put in mind that worrying does not take away tomorrow troubles. It takes away today peace. This is one of the most important quotes about how we can deal with worrying. And also, I believe that to heal the planet, we have to collectively heal ourselves. So it's important that we are able to heal ourselves, so that we can heal our planet. So this is. I will stop now sharing my screen, and I hope that you all enjoyed the session. So if you have any kind of questions, you are most than welcome.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Dua. I can speak, I think, on behalf of myself and possibly a few others here, that it was quite an calming and peaceful session. And I took the time to actually answer those questions you probed us with. And the one that has stuck with me is the gratitude question. What are we most grateful for? And I saw Anna put in the chat box that she's grateful for the Global South Arts in Health Week.
We are all grateful for this opportunity, really.
You warm my heart. And I even imagine hugging a tree, even though I've not done that in a while.
We have all to do now.
I'm going to do that going forward. But before I share what I'm most grateful for, I don't know if anybody else would be interested in sharing what they are most grateful for. Oh, we have a question in the chat for you. Can anyone host or conduct these sessions, or must they be done by a professional? And also, where can we find more resources to learn more?
So I will drop my email. So if you want any kind of resources and regarding, because it's all from the Mental Health Network. So it is this kind of field. It's really newly and it's emerging. There is not a lot of teaching about it, and we are for me. It's also, I'm just learning about it day after day, and I am just learning and because it's now becoming a reality for us. We have to learn about it. So that's why I will start. I'm more than happy to share any kind of this, and if anyone interested to like host a session and host this kind of movie in their university, in any kind of in their community, just email me, because this is this kind of movie, it is they wanted to spread it into the world, but they really want everyone. It's because it's not easy. We cannot it cannot be available for the public, because they have a lot of production fees for that movie, so they wanted to compensate. And it is one of the movies that won in the WHO, so it is a very great opportunity to host that kind of movie, and we can help you arrange it, how to host it in any place. So that you can, I will just write put now my email, and everyone, if anyone wanted anything, just email me.
You are so generous, Dr. Zua. And while that question also
Saturday is
made,
working day. So pick Monday up to Friday. So Thursday will be office.
Every catch and say, so I didn't ever want me.
I
Then you
think,
save your
oh, my bad, someone was speaking. So I belong to a mental health organization that educates youth and young adults, and this is a topic I feel that will be truly beneficial to them. So I will definitely be reaching out to you for possible
Sure.
collaboration, so you
Sure.
can speak to the wider audience, and if possible, share the film. Let me just quickly check the chat box if there are any other questions. If anybody would like to share what they are most grateful for.
Yeah.
Right now, I think my biggest gratitude will go to Dr. Zua for taking us through this session. I'm grateful for you.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
grateful for the good you are doing in our society and in our community. And I'm also grateful to the directors and the producer of that film
Yeah,
for
very
using their voices, extending it, and speaking for a cause. It truly has changed at least the hearts of us here. And we hope that they have more strength, more power, more resilience to keep on doing the good work that they are doing. So I'm sure if anybody has any further questions, they would email you. They would definitely email you. So I'm going to allow you go now. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, we have had such a wonderful time this afternoon or morning or evening, depending on where you are joining us from. We've moved from researchers to photography presentation to film screening to creative writing therapy. And in all this, I'm supremely grateful to Dr. Rajita, to Stephanie Chang, to Dr. Shibati, all our wonderful presenters today who took out the time to share their knowledge, their wealth of wisdom, to inquire of us how to make their work better as well. I've thoroughly enjoyed the Global South Arts in Health Week opening ceremony, being someone that started the session from the first hour down to this time. And I'm going to use the next 1 minute, 30 seconds to give my vote of thanks before I hand over to my co-host, Riha, who is on standby to take us through the workshop session. So yeah, thank you to all our presenters, all our researchers. Thank you to all our audience, both live and both those that will eventually watch this recorded session. Thank you to the organizers of this Health Week, this Global South Arts in Health Week. Thank you to my co-presenter, Ria. It truly has been fantastic going on this journey with you. And I'm looking forward to what the rest of the week is going to hold and the outcome on the impact of this week, and also to the future of Global South Arts in Health Week. We have done magic today, and it's because of all of you. See the power of collaboration, see the power of coming together, see the power of truly being interested in making a change for someone else. So this is from Franca. I'm grateful for you all. And now I would hand back to Ria to take us through the rest of the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Isn't it amazing when people just say nice things about you? Can we just breathe it in for a second? Okay, Franca said some nice things about me, and I'm gonna sit here and like just flow. Oh, thank you so much, Franca. It's been amazing co-hosting with you. I am so excited about the next session that we're going to have. One of the most amazing things I think about art is, especially when we speak about it in terms of that third person in the room with you when you are conducting, whether it is art therapy or drama therapy or music therapy. There's a beautiful way in which art becomes the third person in the room with you when you are going through these therapeutic processes. And sometimes it's not as easy for you to actually tell people your thoughts and your feelings when you're just simply dealing with this context of speaking to somebody and trying to like sort of like word vomit all your thoughts and emotions on a red couch, right? And that's sort of like the image that we've always gotten where therapy is concerned. So I'm very, very happy to introduce Mariana Farceta, who is an art therapist from Brazil. Mariana, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm very glad to be
Thank you.
here.
I've been seeing your beautiful face the whole day, literally since before 5 p.m. you were here. So I'm very happy that I'm finally getting a chance, like put you on the spotlight and like, hey.
Here in Brazil, we have
and then we're
the.
also going to
sorry.
have. No, it's okay.
I was
Definitely,
saying
continue.
here in Brazil, we used to see classes with our cams open. So I was the only one. I'm very happy to be here.
That is so true. But we're absolutely amazed that you're going to be joining us today. So what we're going to do is something very, very interesting and very, very strange, right? We're going to have breakout rooms that we're about to break out into. Our drama therapist, Bosesto, is just having a few issues connecting, but he's on his way, he's connecting. But you will see Franca has 2 breakout rooms that are set up for us. So if you want to go into the art therapy breakout room, you're more than welcome to join Mariana. You can even start there if you want to, at the end of the day, at some point, break out into the drama therapy room. That's okay. It's a free global south. I'm going to say that because I was almost going to say a free country, but we can't say that because it's a free global south. So you'll see that everybody is unassigned and there are breakout rooms. There's probably a pop-up that just showed up on your screen. So your job is basically just to say, if you want to click Art Therapy by Marianne, then that's all you have to do. You just have to join Mariana, whose beautiful face we've been seeing throughout this whole thing. Or you can join the theater workshop with Sister Fonda, and he's going to be joining us in a few seconds. So you can do that. You are basically just allowed to go wherever you want to go. So I'm excited. I'm just going to hand over to you guys